Got one here, a big one right here at the bank, boy. Big old slab right there. Like I never got that crazy camera going. Look at that big slab right there, folks. Man. Hog right there, bro. Decent hog, I guess. We got him right here. So we got a big black one. Folks, we left spot number 2 over there a minute ago. Didn't have any luck, and we came out here in very first cast. We got a decent black crappie right there on our little go-to green curly tail grub. So he's going to be a little over 10 inches right there. So yeah, see, he's a good 11 inches right there. Let's get him on the stringer here. We'll use this little curly tail back right here. Like I said, I got that first one on the first cast. Got him on a stringer here, so let's see if we got any more out here. Now, he was fairly close in. I was thinking I might be fishing a little too shallow, because normally I'm quite a bit deeper than what I am now, but if they're in here pretty close to the bank today, then we might be just about the right depth here. We're just going to use it right on back here and see what happens. I had one right there. Yeah, I still got him. My drag is real loose, so that's a good one though. I believe it's a good one. Did I lose him? Nah. Maybe it's a yellow bass or something. I don't know what it is. Felt like a good one. Well, it is a crappie. He might even be a keeper. I don't know. Let's see what we got right here. Gonna be close. My drag messing me up there. I think he's gonna be a little bit short. So we went over to our little hand-tied jig, kind of a little obscure hand-tied jig here. It's got a little orange head. So as you can see, just a very little bit. See, it don't take much for a crappie to want to hit something. And that is a white crappie right there. Let's measure him up here, see if he's going to be big enough to keep. He's going to be close. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mouth is closed. He's really close. He's about 10, and he's over 10. He's good there. 10 1/4 there, looks like, maybe. Get him on a stringer. All right, show you the difference between a black crappie and a white crappie here. This time of year when they start spawning, they will get dark. Even the white crappie will get dark. But you see these vertical bars here? They're kind of hard to see right here. But the black crappie does not have those vertical bars. He just has a bunch of spots right there. But the white crappie will have them vertical bars going down. And different number of dorsal fins too, if you count those up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like 7 right there if you count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like you got 5 right there. So the black crappie has more of these little dorsal spines. We're gonna fling it out there. Now we bring her back here real slow. Now that was the second bite I got out there in that spot. I felt like I had a good bite. Got back out there and got that one. So it might be a few of them stacked up out there. Gonna use this little hand-tied jig back here, little orange head. We got one here, folks. Get the crazy camera to turn on. Boy, it's a big old heavy one out there too. Big old heavy one. Son, that's a big one. It's gonna be one of our bigger ones here for a while. Kind of take it easy with him. I'm not used to this lighter pole. It's definitely a keeper though. Yeah, look at that size on that one, boy. Big white one. We got on a little nest of white ones right here. No great blue heron right there tried to steal my fish. You ain't gonna get my fish. Get away. I got 3 now. If he don't get one of them. First thing he did is he come up here and pecked him in the head. He pecked both of them right there in the head. He knows right where to peck them to kill them. Crazy bird, get out of here. All right, yeah, that's a good one right there, folks. Check that nice white one out. Yeah, there, Mr. Blue Heron. You think gonna get him? You ain't gonna get him. I'm watching my food here, my little buddy. Get on out of here. Because if you see all this grass along the bank here, this has all had time to grow up pretty high. Some of it's pretty high, but the water is going to cover this up all the way down through there. And the crappie are going to love that. Crappie love stuff like that. That's one of the main things that crappie love is submerged vegetation. Like a lot of stuff like this right here. They love getting in around stuff like that. Of course, other things like all this brush, the water's going to be backed up all in this brush, and I can guarantee you some point some crappie's going to try to get up in here in this 2 to 3 feet of water. They will get real shallow, very shallow. Of course, from the bank it'd be hard to fish this, but you know, might be able to slip in here from a boat or something. Got a good one right here, and the camera wasn't even turned on. Tell you what, it's frustrating, man. This bird's trying to steal my fish, and he's got me kind of preoccupied here a little bit, having to watch these fish. But we're getting on them a little bit. We got some white ones out there right now. It's going to be number 4. I'm just going to double check, make sure he's going to measure up, and see he does. He's at 10.5. So let's get him on a stringer here. Alright, well, we're going to use her back here, folks. We got a couple hours of light left here. We got 4 nice ones on the stringer. We caught a couple of them kind of far out. Got a couple of them kind of close in. Got a couple of black crappie and a couple of white crappie, or maybe 3 white crappie and 1 black crappie. We're just going to use this little bitty obscure little hand-tied jig back. Just a little 1/32 of an ounce head. Just a very little bit of feather on it. A little bit kind of a blue and a yellow feather on it. Don't take much. When it gets right in front of them, if they're hungry, they'll hit it. We're just going to keep working this little spot right here. I make these long casts out there, and it takes it a while to get this jig back in. We'll try to keep talking so you can't hear that song in the background. Guy across the way, he's got the music cranked up. I guess it was turned on. We got one here. Feels like a good one. This will be number 5. We can keep him on here. It's just so crazy camera to work half the time. Keep that crazy great blue heron off of my fish. Stay away from, oh boy, right there, boy. He like to slung it out of there. There's another keeper, friends. It's gonna be about 11 or 12 inch big black crappie right there. There you are, son. Look at that right there. Tell you what, that sucker just barely was hooked up right there. Yeah, Mr. Great Blue Heron, you're not going to get him. I'm sorry, little buddy. Look at that, barely hooked up right there. Big old black slab crappie. Let's get him on a stringer here. See if we can't get another one. Hey, what, boy? All right, getting on a few of them here today, folks. This will be 5 on the stringer. Right here, got about an hour before dark or so. Here we are about the second week of April, coming up on the second week of April. We got a decent stringer going right there now, folks. Decent little stringer. Keep that bird away from him right there. Stay away, bird. I use this old booger back here really slow. I like to pick up maybe one more decent one for the stringer. Just going to ease her back here. I watch that float. They're coming up and hitting it pretty easy here. Sometimes I can't even feel it, but I'm watching that float. And it'll go wonky sometimes. So we're watching for it to go sideways or go wonkies, or see right there, it looked like it. Getting back in there pretty shallow. They're in that shallow water though. Right now it's dragging bottom a little bit. Got another one here. Go, yeah, we're recording. I don't think this is very big. He might be big enough to keep though. I think that's about the third or fourth one we got off of this little spot right here now. He ain't gonna quite muster up. He ain't too bad really. Yeah, little 9-incher. We'll get him turned loose right here. There you go, little buddy. See if we can get another one. We got a little bit of light before dark. We ain't got much light left. 2, 3. We have 5 decent ones on the stringer there, so we done pretty good this afternoon. Let's see if we can get another one.